Hi everyone, this will be a short update of the Sling TSi build. So the big day finally arrived of the day to move the build to the hangar. So glad that I could get to this point and get some space freed in the shed and in the house. So the fuel tank was installed onto the wings. That was the final step before the wings were ready to go straight to the paint booth. So the plan was to make a single move where the wings and the tail section can be shipped straight to the paint place, and the fuselage can go to the hangar where the undercarriage can be mounted. So everything was pretty much ready. The undercarriage, the wheels have been assembled and mounted to the gear itself. The brake assembly and all the flaps and ailerons were all packed, ready for the big move. Again, at this stage, the backyard was getting filled with aircraft parts, and on the day we had a large 7.5 ton van, and about 4 people. It took about an hour, and I can't thank enough my friends for helping out with the move. The fuselage and both wings all fit side by side. I mean, with the undercarriage on, it wouldn't have happened. The undercarriage was way at the back, and all the other little bits and bobs we transported all in one go, and dropped off the wings to the painters, and then the fuselage was moved to the hangar, where mounted it on these stands. They were the perfect height to slide in the undercarriage. But that was just it just took a day just to transport everything safely, and obviously these are quite bulky parts, and if anyone building the fuselage, I would advise, even before putting the canopy, put the undercarriage on, because it just gets too heavy and too awkward to handle even with 3 or 4 people once it gets to this point. And this kind of was the big moment where we worked on both the main gear and the nose gear pretty much in one morning, myself and Nick. So any job from now on is at least a 2-man job because of the size of the things you're dealing with, and it worked out quite well. She was resting on her main gear and the nose gear. At this point, she's a bit tail heavy. So you need to add some weight at the front because the engine's not yet mounted, so you have to be careful at this stage. Essentially, this is how probably a quick build will come from the factory on the outside, but a lot more of the work has been done on the inside on this one. But yeah, from a weight point of view, that's pretty much it. And yeah, the next steps is the firewall forward kit, working on that, and then on the same day we managed to get a few more bits completed. So the nose gear and main gear went on quite well. We were pleased with that. We didn't have to do much rework at all. And the bottom skin slides into the front one and then overlaps the rear skin. That got installed, and also the brake lines. We routed the brake lines from through the channel on the undercarriage, and with the T section in the middle, and routed it all the way to the front where the throttle quadrant is. So that all got done. And yeah, it was a very productive day. All of that was done, accomplished in a day, so that was great. And the engines arrived as well, the propeller engine, and it is all here. So that's the next step. There's about 5 or 6 components that needs to go on the firewall forward before the engine's mounted. Rotax fuel pump being one of the key ones. That needs to be mounted onto the firewall before we can bring up the engine and mount it. So that's next, and looking forward to getting that done. Take care everyone, bye.